Hi, you have reached Robin B.
Okay.
And we're coming from the chatter. And thank you so much for being with us. And happy Black History Month, History
Yes,
Day,
yes.
History Week. We're going to
Yeah,
continue to say this throughout the whole month of February. But although we should be celebrating History Month, 365 days with unity of Black people and
hmm
all types of people, believe
hmm
me. And we should be able to celebrate whenever we want and not be governed by the government to tell us when and when we cannot know what our history is. And that goes for all nationalities,
yeah.
because to be honest with you, they kind of wiped out the Holocaust, you know? So,
hmm
I mean, we all know about it, but nobody says anything about it. But I guess because it was such a horrific event, I don't know that much about it to speak about it. But anyway, we should just embrace our history.
And we should, but I think it has to do with the makeup of how our human makeup, that when tragedy strikes, our brain actually wants to protect us from it, you know?
Right. Yeah.
So I think
So
that has to do with,
yeah, it
with some
kind
of
of
the,
nulls it out. Yes, I
yeah,
understand.
yeah.
But anyway, changing what we're going to do. How many people watch the news? I'll be honest with you, I don't watch the news. And it pops up on my phone,
hmm
unfortunately, and I am curious about what's happening,
hmm
and they say it's better to watch the foreign, like BBC and all those
Yeah.
kind of channels like that, because you're kind of hearing what they're feeling. And right now, we're the most hated people. We can't even go to another country and feel comfortable anymore.
hmm
They say Canada, when they go away, make sure in their backpacks or anything they have Canada on it, so they won't be mistaken as American. I mean, I think that's horrible. You know,
hmm
10 countries will not allow us to be in here. And you had that experience when you went to Spain when they rejected you before all of this. So, not rejected you, but was not
Yeah,
very kind.
when we went overseas last year, there was a whole backlash about foreigners coming into the country. Spain was one of the ones where they were protesting against foreigners coming in. Uh,
Right. And that's what's happening now. It is, I mean, there's like 5 countries that will accept Americans with benefits. Okay.
mhm.
And guess what they are? Ecuador,
Well,
Ecuador. Police is right in the midst of all of that. Um,
okay.
uh, all those countries that are fighting each other. What is the other ones?
Wow.
I had them all named. Uh,
Wow.
Guatemala.
Okay.
You know, a couple other ones. Belize is nice. Ecuador is cool, but I'm just saying, you know. But that's where we are in this position right now. And I really want to get up and leave, but
Where
just
you go?
out of the country. There is nowhere to go. I mean, maybe it would be for brown and black people. Who knows? I don't know.
There was a movement. Ghana was accepting African Americans. They had a whole thing like come back home.
Oh, Ghana,
Mhm.
yeah, West Africa.
Yeah.
Cool. That's a nice place to visit, maybe until I get my behind over there and see what the hell
Hey,
happens.
hey,
You
they're
know
minding
what?
just like
Right
we
now,
are.
let me just fight the demon that's here right now and see what happens
Um,
in the future. And I know, and I'm telling you guys, Karen was asking me about the astrology. I'm a person,
Yeah, I want to know what's going on because it is
God of the
getting
universe, the Son of
crazy.
Jesus Christ. I believe in.
hmm
Okay. I believe in the universe. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ.
hmm
But this universe is acting a little bit crazy right now. They're lining up. Everything is happening. It's going to be a big upset. The new moon is coming in Leo on the 12th, and big changes. So people are feeling like a big shift and all that kind. I'm not an astrologist. Okay. I follow certain things, and a big shift in their life, or people just disappear, because this is the time of purging all things that don't serve you any good. And that
Nice.
includes clothes.
Okay.
Throw your clothes. I'm doing my house right now. I'm going through all my back paperwork, anything
Mhm.
that's old, I'm shredding, I'm getting rid of clothes, I'm giving it to Goodwill. I'm purging my house right now. So,
Okay.
purge anything, and that includes people. And sometimes you might have friends that
Mhm.
all of a sudden don't call you no more. Not no
Wow.
fault of yours. It's just the way the world is coming to. A lot of things are going to happen because there's so much turmoil right now,
Hmm.
you know, in this world. And there's so much stuff happening. That's God's will as well. But as far as the universe is concerned, they're lining up and they lined up a couple weeks ago. But right
Yeah.
now it's like we need to, you know, get in order.
And focus on the good stuff.
Focus on, I keep emphasizing, focus on the good stuff and focus on yourself. Make sure that you're good, you know, ground yourself. Make sure that you're good. Don't Yeah, you can help other people, of course. I mean, that's what give the bring good things into you.
Yeah.
But you know, the karma and the good things and stuff, because I just naturally I do that, and I try to stop myself sometimes, but I just do that. But I have to focus on me and what I want and manifest on the things that you want in life
Hmm.
and what you want to be and how good of a person you want to be. You know, change some of the ways that you think that are not beneficial towards you. I mean,
That's
that's on you. You know, you have to do what you have to do for yourself. But I'm just saying that's the way, and we need to work together with all of this turmoil, all of this stuff that's going on. The protesting are going on, which I applaud because people need to get out there and express their feelings. I have signed a couple of petitions myself. It might backflash on what I'll show. We already been banned from one already. So
yeah.
I mean, obviously free speech is not here no more, right?
We'll
So
keep talking as long as we can.
well, yeah, until they take us off again.
Wait, and then if I can't speak, I'll be holding up a sign, okay?
Yeah. Well, whatever.
That's right. That's right.
But anyway, Carrie, you got anything to say about this? I
Just
mean,
stay
I think I
positive.
spoke too much, but
No, no.
and
My
that's our opinions only. I just want to let you guys know that's our
for
opinions on
entertainment
everything.
purposes only, for entertainment to our
Yes.
kids. No, and my day just started out so crazy that I just had to ask you what was going on. I mean, I some of the stuff I'm just like, what? I go to the drugstore and they didn't run my prescription through the benefits, so they're giving me a bill for a couple of $100, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what? That kind of thing. I picked up some food, I dropped the food. I mean, it was just like it was a comedy
It's
of errors, and I'm
chaos.
like, just made me want to just scream and start over again,
And
you
that's what they
know?
say, just keep yourself grounded because that's, you know, there's a lot of confusion going on with the planets as well. But
Yeah,
I mean, it's not confusion going on with them, but it's just like this one, you know, it's not comfortable
yeah,
in this one and this, that, and the other. But it's okay, you know, we just have to
yeah,
keep ourselves grounded and and be conscious of what you say.
yeah.
Because I told you a couple of things I said, and I had to write down on a piece of paper. Think, do not move before you speak. Keep your thoughts in your head as long as you can. If I
That's
told you that, you started laughing as if you're doing it now. I was like,
Yep, yep.
no, do
Yeah.
not speak. Do not think.
My my seventh grade teacher ingrained in my brain, load your brain before you fire your mouth.
Wow,
And I'm
exactly.
like, wow, okay. And that just constantly some things just
Yeah.
hit you right back there.
Yeah, because my brother used to always tell me, listen before you speak, you know, because you
Hmm.
learn more when you listen rather than running your mouth and talking over people. But me being an Aries, sometimes when people say something and I just get that anger,
Okay.
you know, with nonsense, I just say what I have to say. So that's
Hey.
why I had to write the affirmation down on a piece of paper. Do not speak. I got it written on a big piece of paper. Do not speak. Think, 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 and then talk. If not necessary, do not open your mouth.
You got the whole
I have it
routine lined
big.
out.
I have it big. I
Yeah.
have it big. Believe me. And believe me, I have slipped a couple times since then. But then I'm
Okay.
like, no, just keep your mouth shut. Matter of fact, you know, you have a thing of saying, okay, okay. And I
Yep.
think that's what I'm going to start doing. That gives me like at least 10 seconds to absorb what else going on before I just open my mouth and say, what the hell are you talking about? You know, really? Like, what does that mean? Are you serious about what you're talking to me? I mean, I mean, I can't help myself, but I have this this big affirmation. Think, think, think. Do not open your mouth ever.
What works?
Okay,
Whatever works.
okay. Whatever they say. Okay, yeah. That's why sometimes I say to you, I'm asking a question, Kay. I'm asking a question. You're like, okay.
A lot of stuff just goes over my head, right? A lot of stuff does. Don't take it
But
personal.
anyway, leave this. I know it pops up in your head all the time. This news pops up in your news feed, your phone, whatever your media, whatever it is.
I stopped. I stopped. I
Well,
stopped.
I stopped long time ago, even before it is chaos. I stopped long time ago because the news to me is very, very depressing.
It is.
So it
It's
is. It's
designed that
very
way.
depressing, and it makes you even more anxious.
Yeah,
So
if it
I'm like, you know
believes.
what? I don't listen to it, but it pops up, and then when I hear something funny that I want to hear, like somebody's going to jail or something was stopped or somebody got indicted or somebody got beat up in jail, then I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting. Then I get drawn in. Something got I think you guys know who I'm talking about, sodomites or whatever in jail or whatever.
Oh
And
wow.
I'm like, good for him. Or hmm, I'm glad they're protesting. I'm glad somebody is taking a stand. So, and then when I get the replies to sign some kind of petition or whatever I do.
Yeah.
And if they ever come by here again, going to the Barclays Center, my ass gonna be out there as well, walking the streets
Okay.
chill. So
Okay.
for democracy.
Yes.
Has nothing to do with Democrats or Republicans. But anyway, that's our opinions only, my opinion only, with
For
everything.
entertainment purposes.
Entertainment purposes only. And thank you so much for joining us. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for being a family member. Thank you all for who have subscribed to us and supporting the channel. And thank you again, coming from Robin B.
Okay. Take care.
Bye-bye.